I'm giving you a few seconds so you can grab a notebook and a pen and let's get this video started. This video, life keys that every successful people follow. Buckle up and let's get right into it. I've heard countless stories of successful people who have a dark past. And when I say dark, it doesn't necessarily mean something really scary or nothing. Let's just take Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian's tape is still stressing her out to this day. And I'm sure if she could give some advice to a young girl, she would never advise anyone's digital footprint to be bad. Be careful what you post online. Be careful what vibe you are giving off. Make sure your digital footprint is good. You don't have to be fake. You don't have to act like someone who is not yourself. We've heard a lot of stories where there was people who were fired, not accepted in their dream university, their dream jobs, and the motive was their digital footprint, or they got expelled from a certain establishment because of their digital footprint. If your friends don't like someone, they're probably right. And this is something that a lot of people don't understand. Rich people take advice, but they just don't take advice from anyone. My friend and I have a saying: if the person doesn't have what you want, you shouldn't take advice from them. If the person doesn't have the logical abilities, you shouldn't take advice from them. If the person doesn't have the life you want, you shouldn't take advice from them. You need to get feedback, but make sure you are getting the feedback from someone who knows what they're talking about. The perfect moment is a myth that lazy people have to not accomplish their dreams. We are witnessing a rise in mental health matters since around 2018, and it's really good. If you believe in God, for example, God is not just gonna drop a bag of money for you. It's not happening like this. You gotta put yourself in the mental condition to get what you want. And that's what I mean by get your ass up and work. The thing is, your feelings are 100% valid, but shouldn't justify being lazy. And by lazy, I mean, if you are mentally and physically able, you need to make a plan. It's hard. It's gonna take a whole bunch of time. It's gonna take a lot of time, but you need to make it work. As someone who is a little disadvantaged from what I've started with, I can tell you that I still am trying. And I think you should take that as a sign that it doesn't matter how depressed, how sad you are, you can still make things work for yourself because you are the shit. Birds before land. This is what you should avoid doing. Sometimes you see the signs. Sometimes you see that is getting better for you, but you are so impatient that you want everything to come in a matter of seconds. It doesn't work like that. You are gonna get signs before it comes true. You are going to get signs. The universe, your progress, your brain is gonna give you signs that things are changing for you in your favor. And this is when you have to know that it's coming true. You have to persist just a little teeny tiny more to see the results. Nobody cares. I have learned this the hard way. Like, hey, listen, if nobody cares, I gotta make it happen. I gotta prove them wrong. And this is something that I do to motivate me to do better, to act better, to be better as an overall person. And it's working for me. Nobody cares what I'm going through. Like, I was depressed out of my mind. Still expected to have straight A's in school and to be a social and outgoing person and to be always positive like I was before. Do not be surprised if people are kind of harsh on you. That's how life goes. People want to see results. They don't want to know what the process was. They want to see the final product. That's what they want to see. Second thing, they don't really think about you that much. People have their own things going on. I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. People don't care about you that much. They're not thinking about you all the time. No, they're not thinking about the day that you felt, nobody cares. Nobody thinks about the embarrassing moment you had. And if the person thinks about it, it's because you guys are talking or you guys are together and they see you online or something, and it just crosses their mind because they have good memory. But nobody is actively thinking about your embarrassing moments or your cringy moments. I've learned this on TikTok. Yes, I know it is weird to take advice from TikTok, but bear with me, okay? Because it works. Instead of being disciplined and motivated because it's not stable, be passionate about what you do. Be passionate about the results. Be passionate about the process. Make sure you're doing something you love and be deeply passionate about it. When artists are sad, what do? They make art. When artists are happy, what do? They make art. When artists are angry, what do? They make art. What do artists do when they're hungry and they don't have anything to put on the table? What do? They make art. Everything that is going on in their life, they create. They produce to do what they want to do and to be who they want to be. So about the fact that nobody cares, stop over explaining yourself. Stop telling people how you are going to make it and just do it. Nobody has to know what you did to arrive here. And the only way they have to know is by a success story. So I know a lot of you guys are shy. I know a lot of you guys think, oh my God, I don't want to be cocky. I don't want to talk too much about myself. But okay, let's take the example of the painter. The painter that is just starting out, who doesn't have a fan base, who doesn't have a big following on social media, and who is unknown basically. How are they gonna sell those paintings if they don't talk about the fact that they know how to paint? Nobody knows you're painting. Nobody knows you're an artistic person. Nobody knows your talent, quite frankly. How do you want to get hired? How do you want to get paid? How do you want to get opportunities if nobody knows what you're good at? If you don't open your mouth and talk, nobody will know. And it will quite frankly be a waste of time, a waste of skills, and a waste of talent. Also, no response is a response. Why do you keep losing your time on people who are not interested? And I'm going to take it on the professional level, not on the personal, because quite frankly, we are way past that, sweetheart. This year, if you don't want to be with me, get out. I've discovered the people who really want to help you, you will not even have to ask. I post content on social media. Every time my friends see that I post, it's gonna post it on their stories, comment, like, support me, because I don't have to ask for their support every single time. That's what a support system looks like. You don't have to ask. They're just here for you. And if it's not happening in your friend group, there's a problem. You need to change your friends. They don't have to buy everything you made. You don't have to buy your painting. But when you are not here, they're the one who's supposed to be, hey, I have one of my friends. They're a really good painter. They make an awesome work. You should check it out. Let me give y'all their social media, their contact. You guys need to hear it. Would you respect someone you can easily manipulate? Something that I hear all the time is, oh my God, you are a 30 years old baby mama and you expect to have a prince who's going to provide for you. Meanwhile, you have two kids who doesn't have any father. I'm not going to hold your hand because you need to tighten the up. Your standards are not too high. You're asking the wrong person for what you want. Go look elsewhere. Stop settling. And I saw a clip of the Wizard Liz saying this. You are settling for less because you don't know that there's much better waiting for you somewhere else, out of your comfort zone, and stop dating your type because your type is a trauma response. Clearly it hasn't been working. Full shade. If you want to be a Sigma, like the youngins are saying, the only way is to beat them. How do you beat your fears? Do what you're scared of. Action kills fear. That's the only thing. Action kills fear. You are scared to do that YouTube channel, baby? Post a 2-minute video. You're gonna get used to it. You're gonna get used to the feeling of fear and you're gonna go past it because we are super resilient as human beings. You're gonna get used to that feeling of fear and it's gonna become courage. The secret for people, celebrities, people you admire who are successful is that they're working so hard that they legit don't have the time to see who else is talking behind their backs. They don't have the time. Quite frankly, they don't care. Because guess what? Half of the people talking cannot do a third of what they're doing. You do not owe nobody an explanation for evolving. I think this video is getting too long, so I probably am going to make a part 2. You do not owe anyone an explanation for evolving. That means physical changes, shifts in your mindset and your spiritual beliefs. no matter the nature of it. You do not owe anybody an explanation on who you are becoming. Stop trying to be liked by anyone. Jesus himself wasn't liked by everyone. No. And I am sure right now, if Jesus was alive in today's present day, he would be receiving so much online hate. He would be in so much controversy. Not even real. Stay in your little place, do what you have to do, share your message, follow your life path, and everything is gonna go well. Promise you, baby. Pick your battles, pick your fights, because you shouldn't bark at every dog. I used to be the type of person, every time someone did something, I would reply. Every time someone said something, I would reply. Every time. It's tiring. It's emotionally draining. It's a time that you could have used to do something productive, helping you reaching your goal. But no, you're out here fighting with someone on the internet. You're out here fighting with a man who you don't like online about something you do not like. You are fighting with a man who doesn't treat you right, who doesn't love you, because you want to be right. Let me tell you one thing. You guys have two different belief systems. You shouldn't be arguing with someone who cannot be in the position to understand. You quite frankly are talking in the void. If you're talking to someone who is not able to understand because you guys are so different in your way of thinking, do not even lose your time trying to prove them who's right, who's wrong, who's doing this. It is not worth it. Your peace of mind isn't worth being right all the time. It's just not. You should never make a decision out of desperation. When you are desperate, you become a prey for toxic people, toxic situation, toxic coping mechanism. The number of years you've known someone shouldn't equate to the number of BS you should tolerate from them. I will pick my peace of mind every time over anybody because it's not worth your mental health. Thank you for following the part 1 of the life keys that every successful people follow. There will be a part 2 next week, and I'm so excited to show it to you guys. I'm really proud of you. Oh, that's a bee? Oh my god, that's a bee! Guys, thank you for watching this video. I really love you, and I hope your Valentine's Day is gonna go right, and I really hope that you get a freaking chocolate box because you deserve it, period. Have a nice rest of your week, and bye.